Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and in war every single star counts. In some cases, something as simple as trying to lure a clan castle can actually cause you to get less stars. For this guy, it caused exactly that. He deployed giants right down there at the bottom to try and lure the clan castle. Now he couldn't have known, well if he's playing fairly he couldn't have known, that there would be a Tesla there, so he wasted his giants. You're going to see exactly what that does to him. So going in, he's actually pretty quick on deploying all of his troops. Normally people are a little bit slower with this, but he's already got his heroes in, and he's barely made it through part of the first compartment. That jump spell could have been a little bit better, free spell could have been a little bit better, and he probably wasn't prepared for a balloon, but the balloon didn't do much before it died. Really, overall, so far, this attack isn't bad in any way. It's a little bit too much funneled down the center. I've stopped using jump in some cases, or I've paired it with a different amount of wall breakers, so I don't have this funneling problem where all of my troops just suddenly bunch up and I stop getting percentage around the sides. You got that witch up top, but that witch is not going to be alright. 41%. How is he going to pull it off? Now, the queen dies right there. The queen's not going to do anything. You got 44%, but he did carry a lot of troops in the pocket, which is something I highly recommend that everyone does. But you don't want to be spamming them all over there. Take out the buildings on the outside. Screw the archer tower. The archer tower is going to kill you either way. Even if you take it down, you're left with one wizard that's going to go over there and get zapped by that Tesla. And don't deploy the archers on the Tesla itself. It's got too much health. It's got like 1,000 health. Okay, it's got like 700, 800, something like that. Close enough to 1,000 that two archers are not going to kill the Tesla or even distract it long enough for that wizard to finish. The Tesla hits every like 0.6 seconds. It's not going to be enough. If you had spammed 3 minions on that camp right there, you might have gotten it. But if you had those 2 giants from the beginning, he definitely would have gotten this. There's just no free buildings left. If he had those 2 giants from the beginning, he would have gotten that star. And a lot of wars end within 5 stars of each other. And if that happens to a lot of people, if that happens to at least 5 people, you lost the war because of, 1, 2 troops wrong. Maybe you used the wrong spell or put it in the wrong place just by a tiny bit. You can barely tell that something wasn't right. And it just costs you the raid. It doesn't cost you the raid outright. You still get a star, maybe even 2 stars. But you come 1-2% short of getting that 2nd or 3rd star. And in the end, your whole clan was counting on you and whoever else had the same problem to get that star. Obviously, mistakes happen. I'm not saying, oh, you lost, you're terrible. No. Just think about these things before going in. Like, deploy a test troop to see if there even is a Tesla down there. Like that guy, he found the Tesla. If he had deployed a barbarian, a minion, one of the giants, he would have known that there was a Tesla there, and he would have had one more giant, or both giants left, and would have been able to protect his troops while he took out extra buildings around the outside. And this guy, he's already in. He's only at 33%, again with the jumps. I don't know why he broke the walls when he had the jumps. If he'd saved his wall breakers right there, he might have had his queen move better through my base. I don't know, maybe he saved a jump spell because he already broke the outside wall, and he could have jumped the queen all the way over there. And she wouldn't be spending time on this wall where she's in full range of that expo. As soon as it takes out those little golemites, and I believe there are no archers hiding underneath them, because she hasn't used her ability. But I think he deployed an archer or 2, or wizards. Maybe I'm wrong. But she wouldn't have spent so much time on that wall if he'd saved a few wall breakers, preferably saved one of the jump spells. He didn't need the outside jump spell. Don't prematurely deploy your jump spells if you're already carrying wall breakers. If you carry 2 jump spells and a wall breaker set, use the wall breaker set first before you deploy a jump. You're not going to be able to use it later on. May as well use it when you can. May as well save that jump spell and get your troops to spread out and take more of the buildings down. And now all he has left is to take out 3 buildings. I have every building, so that means 47 to 49% is 1 building. So he'll get 46, 47, 49, and then 50. So he deploys his wizards here, and that one gets taken out. That one takes out the top one, and Oh, the health on that mine. So close. If he had saved one archer, if he had saved that jump and gotten one building down below, he would have gotten the 50%. Hey, the last guy's using an army that I have been looking into recently. He's using the Shattered Lavahound. Now he's using, I don't know why he has the Goblin. Personally, I take an archer. It's easier to pick off a free building with an archer rather than a Goblin. And the Goblin's not really doing much anyways. Personally, I think maybe that could have helped him here. Maybe. We'll see where he gets to with this. Does he need to get 1%? What does he need to get? He brought a jump spell. I'm not sure why. Okay, I know exactly why. He's greedy. And this is where his downfall starts. He got greedy. If he hadn't brought that jump spell, he still would have gotten the Archer Queen. He would have gotten both of those air defenses. And that's all you really need. And the clan castle, obviously. And really, he ends up getting only one air defense and the Archer Queen because of that jump spell. What he needed to do was have his king and his golems rush up to the front and take the shots from the Archer Queen. His Archer Queen would be pulled in, take out the clan castle, the Archer Queen, and then start working on the sides. Instead, everything jumped through and went further in, and he didn't get that air defense over there on the right. Now, there is a fairly smart deployment on his Lavahounds. Look at that. That one went across, distracted everything. This one goes towards that and then hooks a right. It's going to hook a right and get everything distracted as well. But because of that mistake in the very beginning, because he got greedy, he doesn't have an extra rage spell or an extra freeze spell, preferably a freeze spell, because look at that multi-target Inferno Tower. If he had an extra freeze spell, he probably could have gotten more from this attack. Instead, he brought a jump spell, because this guy right here, he wanted it all. He wanted to go so deep. He wanted to get the Archer Queen, he wanted to get both air defenses, he wanted to get the Inferno Tower, and he wanted to get a chance at the Town Hall, which is great to have dreams and aspirations like that, but you gotta be realistic. 2 golems and 2 heroes, even if they're max level heroes, are not gonna go all the way to the center of a maxed base with level 10 and 11 walls and take out the Town Hall by themselves. It's just not gonna happen. And now all he's left with is a lot of little minions and lava pups, mostly lava pups. In fact, is that all lava pups? There's no minions left, are there? He didn't have minions to begin with, did he? Oh my, that is another mistake. Now, a lot of people do rely on attacks like this that have no minions whatsoever. But personally, I say bring at least 5. I mean, even for picking off percentage. And look at this. He's at 89, 91. He's going for over 90%. And he only has a 1-star. Probably almost entirely because he got greedy. So think before you act. Know how far your troops are going to go in. Your king, queen, and 2 golems are not going to go to the center of a max base and take out the town hall and the Inferno Towers. It's just not going to happen. Take what you can get. You're going to go 2 compartments in, not 3, plus taking out a ton of stuff. You're not going to do it. Don't get greedy. And save troops. Test things on the outside. Think about these things. And you will win more clan wars. Maybe 1 more every 10. But if everyone in your clan starts doing this, if they aren't already, you're going to notice an uptick in clan wars points overall. And that's all for now. I'll see you later today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.